Hello, Aquarius. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Gilded Tarot by Cyril Marchetti. There is a website at the bottom here, llewellyn.com, but I am now noticing that there's a 2004 date on this. I have a more up-to-date deck, different deck, from Cyril. I think it's usgamesinc.com if you're interested, or if you just look up Cyril. It should be fairly easy to find stuff for Cyril. Supportive Oracle Cards, Spellcasting Oracle Cards by Flavia, Barbara, and Lisbeth. There are their full names if you'd like them. There's a website, or a couple websites actually. The one that pops out to me is shewhoisart.com, but if you want any of those other websites, feel free to freeze frame and search them out however you would like to. Okay, what do we have for Aquarius? Face down so I don't. Okay, so something should be ending, not returning. Something is trying to return. Somebody who, well, it could be situational, let's be fair, it's a general read. Something that maybe was good in the past. Something that was good in the past will not be good now. There's a few different ways this could go. If we're going to go, I don't know why I'm jumping right into the romantic thing. I don't usually do that. But like if this is a lover from the past that maybe you got along with really well at the time, they're saying let that stay in the past. They're just kind of giving you a heads up because it's kind of like this is the challenge card and it's your card, the star card, with reconciliation, but this is not going to work. This is coming up in the problem position. Like this is what's not going well. If you connect to something that was good in the past, it's not now. Something isn't right with it. They're like saying, don't let this come back in. Something might be different. Either their circumstances have changed, or for some of you, I feel like this person, maybe you got along with them in the past, but they're in some type of trouble. Could be drug related, could be financial related. This is not for you. This is destined to fail. So it may have been good in the past, but maybe it needs to stay in the past. That's like the strongest thing we're pulling right in, because whatever's coming towards you is coming forward with the Ten of Wands. There's a lot of stress. Whatever it is does need to sort out their life, and if you want to help them figure that out with a small conversation, that's okay, but this should be like a passing by. Like they can come by, say hello, but then they need to leave at the end of the day. You don't want them like moving in. You don't want this energy moving in. Also, if this is a business connection, there we go. And maybe you're getting a job offer. Maybe there's somebody somewhere or someone you've worked with before, and it was really a great situation. It's not the same now. They're like, something has dramatically changed. You might not see it right off the bat, but you don't want to get knee deep in this before you realize, no, this is not the same anymore. Especially if you worked with somebody in the past and you were the same level. Because, I don't know, if they're like, if it's kind of like they're at a different level than you at this point, it's not going to work. It's really not. There's a lot of stress. Somebody's trying to solve their problem because there's the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords at the same time. Somebody's trying really hard to solve their issue that they really hate, and they're trying to use you as a solution. And that's the wrong way to do this. The Ten of Swords is telling me they're in a bad place, and they're just trying to find a way to get out of it, which is good. We do want them to do that, but you are not their solution. You are not their solution, and you're going to get dragged into something that you don't want to be a part of. The easiest way to figure this out is to wait. See, the thing is, Aquarius, you're obviously, to me, the Aquarians I know are smart. Even if people don't see it right off the bat, they're definitely quite sharp. I like stereotypical. I know it's stereotypical, but they're quite sharp. But sometimes it's about giving it time to sort out, time for more information to come in. All you have to do is give it time. You will definitely figure it out. This person is very tricky. If they can get you to move forward quick enough, they will pull the wool over your eyes. They will. But if you do this on your terms, on your timing, you'll figure it out before that's an issue. My mother used to say to me, I remember when I was a kid mostly, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. She would always say probably. If you give it time and you try to figure it out, you should see what the truth is if you really look at it. But if somebody tries to force you into a quick decision, that's probably not in your best interest. This is kind of the same thing I'm feeling. And the thing is, you have some type of connection or camaraderie with this thing, so you kind of want to trust it, but that little piece of the little bump in the back of your head's going, don't do it, wait, don't do it. Justice is here. You can definitely figure it out. You need time to figure it out. What is that, manifestation? Yes. The Hanged Man is what goes to your benefit. Slowing the situation down, making the situation wait. Manifesting the truth out of it. Manifesting is coming in here saying, you have to want the truth. I don't know, for some of you, I don't know why, but you don't want the answers. I don't know. If you don't want the answers, and you just want to move on from this situation, that's okay. Realize if you get involved with this situation, though, you will get the answers anyway. I think you know that. I think you know that. So you're going to, like, it's either, do you want the information or not? If you don't want the information, you need to exit. Just go on from it. I think you know that. Because some of you are going to be like, this doesn't feel right. Something feels off, but I don't really want to know why. Some of you just flat out aren't going to want to know why. You just don't want to know. That's fine. Just pass up the opportunity and keep going. Some of you are going to be able to do that. It's better to not know. It's better to not know here. Because this is a situation that you can't fix it. You can't fix it. This is not something for you to fix. It's not meant for you to fix. So you're not going to be able to fix it. Like, it's almost like the universe is giving you this heads up, like, this isn't for you to fix. This is for them to fix. This is their lesson, not your lesson. We're not going to allow you to do that. If you want to drive yourself crazy, we'll help you with that. Sure. But you're not allowed to fix this for them. We're not going to allow that. This is for them to overcome. This is their lesson. This is their challenge. So you're going to be blocked from fixing it anyway, just to be fair. So in some respect, either being left out in the cold because you don't want the information, so you kind of leave yourself out in the cold. I'm not going in the house because I don't want to see what's in there. Or being left out in the cold where you find out what's going on and you're not going to be able to fix it. It's not meant for you to fix. Your connection with this person is going to end, by the way. You got the World card here. Your connection with this person is done. I don't, this is like, whatever, or if this is a business situation, even if you get involved with it, you're not going to be involved with it long enough. Because it's going to end. Be careful, very, very, very careful with the business situation. Make sure you give yourself time to figure out what's going on, because there's the potential to lose a lot of money here. Usually I think Aquarius is smart with that, though. You don't usually invest or get yourself involved with stuff until you've looked into it. But there's the heads up, so do what you need to do with it. So, anything else? There's a couple cards, but there's this. This comes in as tricky. This is a very interesting card. Can be an ally, can be a foe. Depends on what else is next to it. I'm getting this person is very tricky. They're trying to make you believe something that isn't true. They're trying to get you to help them fix something. They're looking at you like you can fix their life for them. That you cannot do that. But they may be a little deluded with that. I'm getting the best course of action is trust this person will sort out their own life and move your energy in a different direction. Even if you find out the answers, realize, accept, connect with that energy that this isn't for you to fix, and move your energy in a different direction and trust that they'll do what they have to do. You can't save them from whatever this is. Just have trust in the universe that this is working out the way it needs to work out. Even if you find the answers, there's a lot more. It's one of those things, like every answer creates a new question, if not 2 or 3 new questions. So it does seem like it's that type of situation. The moon comes in at the end with confidence. The deeper you get, the deeper you're going to get. You get up to your knees, you're going to be tempted to get into your waist. You get into your waist, you're going to be tempted to get up to your neck. Don't get any farther than that. Don't go any farther than that. You won't get the total answers. It's not like this is a puzzle to solve. This is a puzzle. This is very problematic. The whole thing's problematic. The farther you get, the worse it gets. They're also going to give you that heads up. Because it may get a little enticing, kind of like you're trying to figure it out, and the more you figure out, the more questions you have. So they're giving you that heads up. This is better just to move on from. This is better to move on from. Because there won't be like, oh, that's the answer. Okay. It's kind of like, well, how did this happen? Oh, really? Well, how did that happen? Oh, really? Well, how did that happen? Oh, but what about, oh, you're just going to get sucked into something you don't need to get sucked into. It is kind of like enticing, though. Kind of like, I want the answers. It's just like that situation where you start watching a show and it's just, the further you get into it, the more you seem to watch it, even though you're like, I don't have the time to watch it, but I keep watching it, and then, you know, something like that. I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.